This is McLaren. With 15 wins and 16 races, 15 pole positions, and leading in 1,003 out of 1,031 laps in the 1988 Formula One season, the McLaren MP4 made history as the most winning F1 car at the time. It was most famously driven by Ayrton Senna, who secured his first F1 championship in the MP4.
It feels great, of course. I feel very happy and it's a great feeling.
But, of course, you can learn this information by simply opening up your instruction manual from LEGO for their 2024 icon set, the McLaren MP4, which is what we are looking at today. Hello everyone, I'm Scott, these are the bricks, and this is a review of LEGO set 10330 LEGO Icons McLaren MP4 and Ayrton Senna. Released in 2024 with 693 pieces at a retail price of $79.99, LEGO celebrates one of the crown jewels of F1 McLaren history, along with one of their most legendary figures, three-time world champion Ayrton Senna, who, as I stated earlier, won his first world championship in the 1988 season with this very car. And what a celebration indeed, as this set is a triumph for LEGO and an even bigger win for fans of F1, as they are given a real treat of a build whose end result can only be described as breathtaking. Okay, I admit, this might be stretching it, but seriously, this has been one of the most satisfying LEGO experiences that I've had in a long time. Starting off first, we have our only included minifigure, which is Ayrton Senna himself, who is sporting an era-correct racing jumpsuit, with the most notable missing detail being the Marlboro logo on his chest, which is replaced with the Senna logo instead. The legs and torso are both printed, with Senna's headpiece also having dual prints as well, once you remove the hairpiece like this. For accessories, we have Senna's iconic Brazilian racing helmet, whose print is slightly off, or am I just crazy? And of course, his World Championship trophy. Included with this set is also a display podium and a sticker that highlights one of Senna's quotes and a little photo of him in the corner. See how the siggies are blurred out? Cute. And now on to the real treat, the MP4 itself. The MP4 was, as I stated in the intro, the most dominant car in F1. LEGO pays an almost perfect homage to such a dominating force in racing history. LEGO really went out of their way to introduce some new parts, printed pieces, and cool building techniques to deliver us this most marvelous set. Obviously, this set is missing some notable livery, such as the Marlboro stickers and the Goodyear stickers, which is understandable why they did not include cigarette company's logo on the set, given that LEGO is in the business of selling one addiction over another. When it comes to overall build presentation, this set packs all the punches of the real MP4. Firstly, the MP4 was lower than its predecessor, the MP43, due to its more compact engine and gas tank design, which LEGO was able to deliver this track-hugging ability by getting the clearance of this build to the height of 2 LEGO plates. Secondly, the overall body shape is known as the Coca-Cola bottle shape, which came in handy as it was necessary for the body to go around the turbochargers within the Honda engine. The LEGO version does capture this body shape well, but it does not curve around the rear wheels, but instead forms a box shape, which is not very accurate. Speaking of the engine, the MP4 includes the 1.5-liter V6 twin-turbo engine from Honda, which is located behind the cockpit. The engine is visible once you remove the top of the chassis, which kind of reminds me of a mini space shuttle, which also has some awesome printed Honda logos on it, as well as some 1x1 printed pieces for air ducts. One part I do love the most, though, is that this twin-turbo is not the true heart of the car, as the true heart is underneath it. The LEGO designers pay homage to Senna's home country, Brazil, by including the Brazilian flag right underneath the engine and the Brazilian flag color scheme located on the side pods. Which, on the topic of the side pods, here we have some great detail with some really awesome stickers and some wonderful curve work. Well, let's move on to the next stop, the cockpit. The cockpit includes a printed transparent piece with a Tag Heuer logo, a gearbox on the left side, and a steering wheel, which does move the wheels. And it has a control panel for the dash. I do feel that this control panel piece in this car is a little too space age or complicated for the more simplified dash that was in the actual car, and kind of takes away from the accuracy of the cockpit. The aero in this car is simply amazing too. We have the main planes and the end plates, both including their stickers along with a printed nose piece in the front with Senna's number and the Honda logo. This is completed with a new printed nosepiece, which again really aids in capturing the shape of the MP44. Fun fact, this nose guard was the first time McLaren used carbon fiber instead of aluminum in its construction for Formula One cars. Moving on to the rear of the car, we have an amazing detail such as the air duct for the oil cooler, and a well-constructed and designed aero wing in the back, which is fitted with Senna's number and the McLaren logo. Interestingly, the end plates that help stabilize the bottom diffuser on the MP44 and on this LEGO set share a very similar construction, as they were made to attach the end plates to the bottom diffuser via cook plates, just as the real rings were attached by tongue pieces. Lastly, we have the newly designed tires and suspension pieces to help in capturing the MP44 steel track rods and soft racing tires that have built-in rims. As many have noticed, the tires are not accurate, as it would have been correct to have fatter rear tires, but that's okay. Also, you can see the mold lines on these tires, which isn't a big issue, but it just bothers me a little. And once you completed this beautiful model, you can have it on its tires, or you can have it on a display stand, which LEGO included with this build. It's actually pretty sturdy, and awesomely includes a sticker plaque with the appropriate stats of this legendary vehicle. Well, to wrap things up here, overall, LEGO's Icons 10330 McLaren MP44 and Ayrton Senna set is a fantastic set, and easily one of my all-time favorites. Inaccuracies aside, I think they did a wonderful job of paying homage to not only one of the all-time greatest F1 cars, but to one of the sport's all-time greatest drivers, Ayrton Senna, whose legacy lives on even 30 years since his passing. And, as always, thank you for watching. Thanks!